Some compound exercises, some riding hard and some running. Yeah, it's a good combo, isn't it, for us older folks.
How do you do?
Welcome to a key session that is a bike conditioning mashup, and we've just started the workout on Zwift, so I'm going to use some kind of sweet spot efforts on the bike, and it's just a bit meaty, taking my breath away at the moment to talk. So yeah, so maybe 5-minute efforts on the bike, jump into the backyard for some conditioning. Not going to the gym today, I just can't squeeze it in, and then we do rotations of that. Bike 5 minutes, conditioning, kettlebell, bag, sandbag work, maybe 5-10 minutes, and we'll flip-flop between that for a few times. Right, so I'm on my first 5-minute ramp up, and it's already feeling quite meaty, and I've only just done a minute. Can't remember what it ramps up to. I think it's about 225 watts, which should be doable, but my legs are a bit fatigued from the last couple of run sessions, especially Sundays. Yesterday was relatively easy, but running consecutive days for me is quite a challenge. Okay, final 30 seconds of this ramp up. Aerobically, heart and lungs don't feel too bad. I think my legs are going to be the limiting factor, especially I'm going to jump off in a minute and give them a bit of a mash up with some conditioning. So when I come back to the bike, the legs are going to feel even worse. That's all the master plan. Okay, see you out in the backyard. First set of backyard conditioning done. Nothing too drastic, and it's certainly not like it is at the gym shifting big compound lifts, but certainly enough to tick over with the legs in their current state. Okay, second block of 5 minutes. Let's get this done. Okay, about halfway through this second ramp up for sweet spot, and again, you know, heart and lungs feel okay. Limiting factor in the legs, they're hurting and burning, but I think I've just got to put up with that to get the training effect. As I said in one of my other videos, it's balancing the fatigue accumulated is key. I'm going to have a busy work day tomorrow, travelling, may even not get trained at all, so I want to make today count, and I'm grinding up, getting some vertical climbing done. It's even snowing in Watopia. Must be getting some altitude gain. 1.5 minutes ago. And then we got another round of backyard conditioning. And I think I'll probably see if I can do some light plyometrics. I need to be careful of my Achilles. I'm only protecting them today by using the bike and not running for a 3rd day in a row. Let's see how it goes. Nearly there, 1 minute to go. Right, back onto the bike for the final ramp up. I'm quite enjoying that session. That bit of simple, really basic plyometrics. I really enjoy it, but I do have to watch the Achilles. Didn't feel any effect on it during that little burst, so I think I'll repeat the same again once I've done this ramp up, and that'll be 3 lots of sweet spot ramp ups on the bike, 3 lots of conditioning, about 10 minutes, and then yeah, it's a good little mash up. That's the way to do it. If you can't fit stuff in, mash it up, do it all at once. Right, we're heading back up the climb because we came back down. Okay, 1.5 minutes in on this final rep. I'll get some more altitude gain. Really enjoyed that plyometric little burst. Basic exercises, I know, but the Achilles was okay, and that's the main thing. I think I've actually found a use for the Takumi Sen 8s that I've got, the Adidas shoes. I've hardly worn them. Meant to be a good 5k option, but I never got on with them. Seem to be alright for plyometrics though, even little plyometrics like I was doing, but good value in that work for sure. Mix that up with some compound exercises, some riding hard and some running. Yeah, it's a good combo, isn't it, for us older folks. Okay, all my chatting, I'm halfway through this last rep. All good. Coming up to 1 minute to go. Last set of this bike set, and the legs are feeling the effects of the conditioning work I've been doing in between. So it's almost like a double whammy for strength, because my cadence is quite low. It's asking me to go 75 revs per minute. I'm around 82, which is quite low for me. I'm normally standard around 90. So I'm augmenting the conditioning work with bike strength work as well. 30 seconds to go. I've got 1 more set of conditioning to do. I'll include some core work hopefully, and then yeah, it's a cool down on here. Mash up session done. And for context, I bagged 45 minutes this morning, easy spinning, low end endurance, just for loosening the legs up for a good day's training. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah, legs are stinging. Session done, enjoyed that. It wasn't quite as intense as I thought it would be. I just don't think the legs are ready for a full bore effort on the bike, and that's by design, isn't it? As I mentioned on other videos, and running is the focus, so the bike intensity is taking a back seat for now. I know I'll get that back quite quickly because I've done that before, and I'm still bagging like 5, maybe 6 hours cycling a week. It's just no real structured intensity like it is for running. Maybe that's going to be the big bonus, and I'll see some improvement and some run gains. Strava, by the way, is now tracking my 5k. Predicted as 18:07, so it's coming down, but we all know that's just an estimate. I'll take 18:07 any day at the moment. I think I need right conditions, right course, and that's hopefully what will come out of the Mid-Cheshire 5k. So for today though, it's coming to an end. Spin down now, and then it's another session in the bag. Tomorrow, as I say, is an easy day no matter what, but this is the kind of work-life training balance, isn't it? Although it's possibly a non-training day, it's quite a long draining day, and that really doesn't count as rest. You can't call it a rest day, can you? So I need to take that into account, because I normally feel a bit stale after I've done that kind of long work day travel. But let's not harp on, let's look at the positives and see how I can recover for the next key session, which by all accounts will probably be Saturday or Sunday. Let's wait and see, and I hope you can join me for that one. Should be a good one. Take care.